Hello folks, I hope you've been having a good weekend. My name is Jean, if you haven't seen one of my videos before, and it is mostly unboxing videos that I do on this channel, and that's what I've got for you in this video as well. Hello if you're a returning watcher. Hello if this is your first time seeing one of my videos. And hi if you're already subscribed. If you haven't already subscribed, and if you enjoy watching this video, do please think about subscribing to the channel, or you can drop me a like if you enjoy it, or even comment, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Anyway, back to today's video. We have got this month's Bokksu box. If you've seen my videos before, you'll probably know by now that I've got a few playlists, and one of them is for Bokksu box openings from past boxes. So anyway, this is the March 2024 box. It arrived, when was it? It came a few days ago, and I've just been trying to get the time to sit down and properly do this video for you. So, shall we get on and see what's inside? I know a lot of the Japanese snack boxes, for the March box at least, are doing Sakura season boxes, but that's not what this one is. This is Kuro Desires, and this is Culture Guide Volume 58. You get a culture guide in every box, and they're always themed, obviously differently for each month. Inside the culture guide, you get, when I can turn the pages properly, a little bit of an intro, and then we've got Discover where in Japan your snacks are from, locate your snacks using the grid below, and that shows you how to do that. Next up, we've got a couple of pages of Let's Learn Japanese, and we've got some phrases in English and in Japanese there. And then, for most of the pages after that, you have descriptions of each of the snacks. And then we've got a Meet the Maker for Okinawa Pioneer Foods, which is going to be the producer of one of the snacks in the box. That goes on over a couple of pages. And then we've got a Kuro guide, Mythical Black Lion, Kuro Koji Shochu, Japan's Crow Castles, and Koro Tomisode. I might have mispronounced that, apologies if I have. And then we've got a QR code to take you through to Bokksu Boutique. And then on the back we've got next month's theme haiku hint, which I'll read that a little bit later. And also in the box you get a postcard from Danny Tang, who is the founder of Bokksu, and that always comes with the same picture that you get on the front of the culture guide. Right, shall we get on and we'll have a look what's in here. Look, after I've lifted the culture guide up and the postcard, this is my first look inside the box, and it's going to be yours as well. So I'll go along with what I've got in the book here as to what is what in here. I will try some of them along the way, but I'm not going to try all of them because that would just take too long. Okay, so first up we have got what is it? Hoshino Hojicha Ole. Let's see if I can find it in our culture guide. There's a drink comes in each Bokksu box, and it's usually a tea bag, but occasionally you get things like this where it's a powder drink that you just had hot water to. Anyway, so this, it says, seduce your senses with Hoshino Hojicha Latte, a tantalising twist on the classic. Experience its enticing blend of nutty caramel flavours, whether you choose to savour it hot or cold. Some of them you can decide whether or not you want to have it hot or if you want to do it cold instead. And then we've got brewing instructions for how to make it up. Next up, we've got this one. And if I can find what it is, I'll tell you about it. Ah, here we are. Right, so it's Uji Black Hojicha Chocolate Crunch. Indulgent chocolate-infused puffs crafted with Hojicha roasted green tea from Kyoto's renowned Uji tea plant. The exquisite blend of fragrant roasted tea and sweet chocolate creates a delightful symphony of flavours. Right, this is the first one I'll give a try to, and I'll let you know what I think to it. There's a very faint whiff of chocolate when you open the packet, and it looks like a very teeny Rice Krispie square. So let's have a see. It's nice. It's got a bit of a weird mouth feel. It kind of makes your mouth feel a bit dry as you're eating it. The chocolate isn't overpowering, and it is balanced nicely by the roasted tea, which you can also taste. I don't know, it's not bad. It's definitely not bad, but it's, I don't know, it's confusing. It's a very confusing little snippet of a snack. It's not one that I'd go and look out for if I was shopping, for example, Japanese snacks in a shop. It's not one that I would be looking out for. If I was asked to score that out of 10, I think it would be a 5. Next up, we have got Sesame Crunch Maple in this little bag. I think this was one of the ones that was near the back. Yes. Black Sesame Bites Maple by Okinawa Pioneer Goods, which are the featured manufacturer in this episode of the Culture Guide. And that's what that looks like. And it says, devour the aromatic essence of black sesame seeds, the subtle sweetness of brown sugar, and the decadent richness of maple with these crunchy black sesame snacks. I'm interested. I'm intrigued. I'm going to try one. Only one though. I'm not going to eat the whole packet because that would just, wow, you can taste, you can smell the maple syrup when you open the packet straight away. You get a little woof of it. Okay, so that's what the size of the squares is. This is lovely. If you're in the UK, you might have seen you can get these little snacks called? They're called something like Sesame Crunch or Sesame Crisp or something, and they're it's white sesame seeds in them, and they're like thin little biscuits, and you usually get, I think it's 2 or 3 in a pack. It tastes a little bit like that, but it's got that really nice maple syrup flavour. And so yes, that is really nice. I like maple, I like sesame, I like black sesame. That is something I would probably look out for in a shop. It is something that I would buy again. Taste wise, I can still taste the flavour it a little bit. It's got a really nice lingering like combination of the black sesame and the maple, just sort of tingling, not tingling, but sitting there at the back of my tongue. I can still taste it. It's really, really nice. That one, I would give that an 8 out of 10. It's lovely. Right, so next up we've got these cookies that look a bit like ginger biscuits. If you live in the UK, you'll know what I'm talking about when I say they look like ginger nuts. And they are, make sure I've got the right ones here, Tamba black bean sable cookie. Carefully roasted tamba beans are mixed into the dough and baked. The deep flavour of the black beans and the crunchy texture makes this sable a surprising yet alluring treat for the palate. Again, it's another one I'm going to open, but I'm not going to eat it all at once. Just going to have a bite off the side of it here, if I can open up the packet enough to. That's it. Oh, that smells really nice. Very buttery smell. It's lovely. Oh. I wouldn't be surprised if that had got ginger somewhere in the ingredients, because it does actually taste a little bit like a ginger nut. Really nice. Yes, that is something that I would want a whole packet of, not just one in a packet by itself. I could sit and eat a dozen of those with a cup of tea. Really, really nice. That's a definite 8 out of 10. Right, there's 2 of those. Next up, what's this? Right, let's see if I can find this one. Here it is. Right, so this is Otona no Sumami Ebi Crunch. And it says these puffed rice crackers pack a flavourful punch. These bites balance soy sauce sweetness with a hint of heat from black pepper, curry powder and garam masala. A delicious homage to ebi fry, fried shrimp from Nagoya's food scene. I'm not going to open this packet because I'm aware that I've opened nearly everything that I've gone through so far. But it does look and sound very interesting. Next up, I have got this fella, and this is Ayaka rice crackers mayonnaise, meticulously crafted in Osaka by an esteemed rice cracker maker. This snack embodies simplicity and depth as the mayonnaise enhances the original flavour of the ingredients. That sounds really nice. I'm looking forward to that one already. Right. Next up, if I can find the right page. I'll just flip backwards and forwards a few times, shall I? Right, yes. Here we are. Tile Candy Black Sesame Crunch. If I remember rightly, this was in a past box, probably about this time last year maybe. But I know I've definitely had this in a past box. Designed to be chewed like sesame brittle, this candy seduces the taste buds with its nutty flavour that's subtly sweet and pairs perfectly with your favourite tea. So, although I haven't got a cup of tea, let's give it a try, eh? Doesn't really smell. I mean, I'm having to get my nose that far into the packet to be able to even smell it slightly. So if you're looking for something with a strong smell, this is not it. Here we go. It might have been a sesame candy from a different manufacturer in the past box that I mentioned a little earlier on. That, it's a shame. That, I had higher hopes for that. It tastes very plain. There's not a lot of flavour at all. So my taste buds weren't seduced with the nutty flavour. And no, shame really. I was expecting a bit more from it. Disappointing. 3 out of 10. Right. Okay. Oh, there's 2 of these. So this next one is fried garlic bites. Garlic is fried until it achieves a crispy texture and seasoned with Miyakojima snow salt from Okinawa Prefecture to give it a subtle salty flavour, ideal for sharing with a loved one over a glass of red wine. Well, my loved one's in bed and I've got no red wine, but I'm going to give it a try. A very, very subtle whiff of garlic. It doesn't even smell I can smell it, but it's not overpoweringly strong, even that close up. This is something that's going to give me garlicky breath in the morning. Oh, wow. Oh, this is so nice. Oh, that is gorgeous. I'm glad there's 2 packets of it. And I have found my first 10 out of 10 in this box. Really, really, really nice. The frying makes it very slightly caramelized. So you get a very subtle sweetness over the top of the garlic flavour. And the cooking, the frying, kind of makes the garlic cloves themselves not as pungent in your mouth as just trying to eat a raw clove of garlic would be. Very nice. Definitely my first 10 out of 10. And I would buy it if I saw it in a shop. In fact, I think I'd probably go looking for it. Right. What have we got? We've got a few things left. We've had those 3. Trying to make sure I've got the right, picking out the right packets. Right. Oh, here we go. So this one is Bokksu black sugar candied walnuts. It is a resealable packet as well. Healthy and value. These walnuts are coated in Okinawa's famous Bokksu black sugar, which is made by slowly cooking down pure sugar cane juice until it's a soft sugar with complex flavours. It perfectly balances the umami, savoury flavour, of the walnuts, creating an irresistibly indulgent harmony. Right then, let's give it a try. Oh, that smells nice. It's very much the sugar smell that you can take. The odour of the sugar that you can smell when you stick your nose in the bag. These little tiny bits. Oh gosh, yeah. Who would have thought that I would find another 10 out of 10 so soon? Lovely, really, really lovely. Would recommend. Okay. Next up, we have got fried potato black pepper. These chips exude a captivating black pepper aroma, complemented by a robust heat that intensifies the Japanese potato's flavour. You'll be tempted to reach into the bag for more. I'm not opening it now because I would sit and just eat it. Right, Petite Prime Kaga Hojicha chocolate cake. This fella. These bite-sized chocolate cakes are infused with hojicha, roasted green tea that's famously produced in Kaga in Ishikawa Prefecture. The hojicha lends a savoury flavour to the typically sweet cake for a satisfying treat. Right. Right, so this next one is Warabi Mochi Cookie. This cookie combines the taste and texture of baked confection with the deliciousness of warabi mochi, a soft jelly-like mochi that is typically eaten with kinako or soybean powder and kuromitsu brown sugar. Let's have a look and a sniff and a taste. You can't really smell anything until your nose is close up to the cookie itself. You get a very slight sugar smell, a very slight sweet pastry smell. The cookie itself feels as though it kind of feels sticky without being sticky, if that even makes any sense. Let's give it a try. It's okay. It's not one that I'd go mad for, and it's not one that I'd go looking for. The cookie that's over it's got like a bit of a chewy centre, which I'm guessing which is the mochi, the sort of pastry that's around the outside of it. It's, I don't know, that's a bit bland tasting. It definitely needs the mochi that's inside it to give it a bit of depth of flavour. It's alright, but it's probably only about a 4 out of 10. Nevertheless, not going to waste it. Right. box. The next one is this fella, and this is Uji Matcha Chocolate Crunch. These crunchy puffs are soaked in chocolate and made with Kyoto's famous Uji green tea, combining the sweetness of the chocolate with the slight bitterness of the matcha. Right, there's only one of this in the box, so I'm going to leave that in this packet and not open it. Plus, I'm kind of conscious about how much time I've spent on camera just eating these snacks so far. Next up, we have crunchy chocolate peanuts. And it even says on the packet, chocolate peanuts. The exquisite blend of luscious chocolate and savoury peanuts creates an irresistibly seductive snack. I like chocolate and I like peanuts. I like chocolate peanuts. I love chocolate raisins. They look interesting, but I'm not going to open them right now. Okay, next up we've got Gateau Chocolate Cake by Bokksu. And it's this one in a little plastic tray inside its packet. The chocolate cake is soaked in melted chocolate and walnut sauce, then covered with melt-in-your-mouth chocolate for a rich, unforgettable taste. That sounds interesting, and I might eat that tomorrow. Next up, the last one in the box is this one, and it's Daifuku Mochi Sweet Red Bean. This Daifuku Mochi, filled mochi, is packed with boiled sweet azuki beans for a soft and decadent dessert. I'm going to give it a try. Seeing as it's the last one, and yes, I know I've tried a lot on already, but I do like mochi, and I want to give this one a try. So, that smells nice. It's got a really fresh smell. There's only 4 in the pot, but that's what they look like, nice and squidgy. So, Sorry about this, I've got my computer on in the background and the screen keeps going dark and coming back on, so if it looks like my face has just lit up again, that's why. And interestingly enough, it's a Japanese image that's on the screen. But yes, definitely, I would get these. They are lovely. They are another 10 out of 10. These, I could sit and eat a bucket full of them. I love mochi, but these are really, really nice. I could sit and eat a bucket full until I start to feel ill, and then I would drink some water and then go back to eating them when I don't feel ill anymore. But yes, 4 in this pot. It's a shame that it's not a pot that's 3 times the size and rammed full, because it's gorgeous. And yes, it is one that I would go looking for if that was the sort of thing that I wanted to eat and I was in a place where I could pick it up easily. So yes, that is everything that we've got in this month's Bokksu box. So I'll give you next month's theme haiku hint. We've got moonlight whispers soft, petals falling through the night, silent blooms unfold. It sounds like the April box is going to be Bokksu's, yes, what I said at the beginning. I've lost my words. Plum blossom, yes. I hope you guys know what I mean. I've just got a total brain deadness. I know what I want to say, but I can't say it because it's totally gone. The word has just vanished out of my head, and I did say it earlier on. I know I did. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you've enjoyed seeing what is in this month's Bokksu box. I'll leave all the details down in the box below. And I do have a friend's discount code that, if I remember rightly, you usually get something like $5 off your first spend of, I think it's $40. And that usually, you can usually get that off your first box if you start a new subscription. But it's up to you guys. If anybody wants to use it, it will be there for you. You get money off, and I get a bit of money off my next order as a thank you for you using my code. So it's entirely up to any of you watching if you want to do that. But I do like Bokksu. I've been having their boxes. I think I started buying them during the pandemic, so it's probably about 4 years now. Yes, 4 years ago. Wow, how time flies. Anyway, that's it from me for this video. I do hope you've enjoyed it. Please drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you thought. If you've really enjoyed it, give me a bit of a thumbs up. If you've not already subscribed to the channel, please do consider that. And if you want to see more of my videos, click on the little drop down when you've subscribed and choose the one at the top of the drop down to get you all my videos eventually. And yes, so thank you for watching. Do look after yourselves and take care of each other as well, because it's still a pretty weird world out there. As I'm wrapping up this video, it is late. What time are we on at the moment? Bearing in mind this is UK time, and it is 12:14 a.m. So I can't really tell you what the weather's like outside because I can't see it. It isn't raining, I know that much, and that's good. So, again, thank you for dropping by. My name is Jean. This is my mainly unboxing channel, and I will see you in the next video if you do me the honour of dropping by. See you soon, folks. Bye bye.